The next piece that we're going to do is very new. I finished it about a month ago. And a lot of times when you create art locally in obscurity, it's just kind of a one and done special occasion event. And that's really what I pictured for this. But it is kind of taken off. It's being played, I know tonight, someplace in Arkansas. Tomorrow night, another place in Illinois. In just that month's time, there have been about a dozen performances with some more scheduled in over 8 states. And I'm not going to pretend that it has much to do with my skills as a composer, because the piece is a tribute to former President Jimmy Carter. Like you, I watched the news, his death in December and the funeral at the beginning of January, and reflected on the life that he had. When he died, he was 100 years old, the first president ever to reach that age. He was our longest lived former president, and universally admired especially for the work that he did after he left the presidency. In doing the research and learning more about him, one thing I noted is that besides living to be 100 and being the longest lived president, we should all be so lucky, he also was remembered. There wasn't a single voice that ever said that he did not love his country, or that said he did not do everything that he could to make the world a better place. And that's not luck. That's admirable, and that's worth having a tribute. So it was my honor to put this together. I talked about it to a couple of friends. I said, what do you think of this idea? And there were some encouraging voices early on. And one of those voices was my friend Rosen, my doctor and friend Arnie Rosen. It wasn't an office appointment that we had this conversation. I told him what I was thinking, and he kindly said, you should finish it. You should do that. I think that'd be worthwhile. And he helped me, during the process. He was a good person to bounce things off of, and so it's just so fitting that we're inviting him to be our voice tonight as we perform a work for narrator and band. It's called A Life Well Lived, a tribute to President Jimmy Carter. I hope you like it.
In 1924, in the heart of Georgia, a boy was born to humble roots. James Earl Carter Jr., known to the world as Jimmy, grew up surrounded by the values of hard work, helpfulness, and humility. These lessons, learned in the fields where he first worked, followed him through his naval career and would eventually shape the way he would lead a nation. As president, Jimmy Carter understood that true leadership was not about power, but about giving back. As the 39th President of the United States, Carter faced a nation at a crossroads. Rising inflation, a gas shortage, and the hostage crisis in Iran made for a turbulent presidency. Yet even in the face of adversity, Carter never wavered from his principles. He made human rights a cornerstone of his foreign policy. His administration fought for energy conservation and environmental protection. His Camp David Accords brought peace to the Middle East, a monumental achievement and diplomacy. Perhaps the true measure of Jimmy Carter's legacy lies not in the Oval Office, but in the work he did after leaving it. His post-presidency was marked by an unwavering belief in the power of individual action. He and his beloved wife Rosen embarked on a remarkable journey of service, founding the Carter Center, a global force for good. His hands, calloused from years of building homes with Habitat for Humanity, spoke volumes about his commitment to action. As a man of deep faith, he lived by the words he spoke. The things you do for yourself are gone when you are gone, but the things you do for others remain as your legacy. In 2002, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. His humility and his commitment to helping others, especially the poor and the vulnerable, have left an indelible mark on the world. As he once said, "I have one life and one chance to make it count for something. My faith demands that I do whatever I can, wherever I can, for as long as I can." Jimmy Carter's life will be remembered as a testament to a life well lived.